Hi, just wanted to share with you two short dreams that I've had related to Trump. The first one I posted on the first video I posted on the channel. It had to do with him giving a speech outside, giving orders on which day each person needs to worship on. But about a year later, in October of 2018, I had another dream, and it was about him and the date of February 25th. Now, when I woke up, I could not remember the event, but I know it was related to that date, February 25th. So just wanted to share that with you. God bless.
As you just heard there in the dream from a brother, Seventh-day Adventist brother down in Florida, sharing in regards to the dream that he had about Trump. And this was over 4 years ago that he had this dream. And I just want to reiterate the fact that Trump declaring a day of worship, we know that that day will be Sunday. And he has already stated that he wants to bring back the churchgoer. Notice here in this clip from Trump just recently within the last 60 days.
It's going to bring back the churchgoer. I mean, you have to see. I don't like the charts when I see charts where they're going in the wrong direction. We don't like that. We're going to bring it back. And I really believe it's the biggest thing missing from this country. It's the biggest thing missing. We have to bring back our religion. We have to bring back Christianity in this country.
So just as you heard Trump declaring the desire to bring back the churchgoer, and because the charts are headed downward in church attendance, they want to bring back the Sunday blue laws. And this is where we are. And when we consider Project 2025, notice here what it says in this screenshot from the Project 2025 and what they desire to do in the very near future. As we see here in the 2025 Presidential Transition Project, which is Project 2025, in the second paragraph it says Sabbath rest. God ordained the Sabbath as a day of rest, and until very recently, the Judeo-Christian tradition sought to honor that mandate by moral and legal regulation of work on that day. Now, when they say Sabbath, they are referring to Sunday. But biblically, we know that the Sabbath is the seventh day of the week. And for those that are in doubt upon that subject, we have a link in the description box. And as you see on the screen, an article on our website, darkday.us. Click on articles and you can get to this article. You'll just have to scroll down and click load more. But we'll have the link in the description box. And in this document, you have the leadership of the Catholic Church, Baptist Church, Methodist Church, Presbyterian Church, Congregationalist Church, non-denominational churches, and D.L. Moody and others admitting the Sabbath is not Sunday, but Saturday. And that is clear for anyone who just reads their Bible. So in light of the law being mandated for Sunday, Christians that follow the Bible are going to have to make a choice whether they're going to follow Christ and honor the Sabbath or follow man and honor Sunday, which is actually paying homage to the Catholic Church. Because notice here where they say Sunday is our mark of authority. And the Catholic Church is above the Bible, and the transference of Sabbath observance is proof of that fact. Very clear from their own literature, they claim the authority for the change. Therefore, those who are going to church or honoring Sunday as a holy day are actually honoring the Catholic Church and not Christ. And in actuality, this is what the mark of the beast is when the government of America enforces Sunday as a mandate by law. Then we will have to make a choice regarding the mark of the beast. Coming back to the slide on Project 2025, notice here what it says in our first bullet point, about third paragraph down. It says, Congress should encourage communal rest by amending the Fair Labor Standards Act to require that workers be paid time and a half for hours worked on the Sabbath. That day would default to Sunday, except for employers with sincere religious observance of a Sabbath at a different time. So We know that generally these type of laws start soft and then they grow teeth, which means that first there are no penalties. First it could be introduced under the Harris-Biden administration first as a climate rest. It could be, and this is truly what I expect to take place, is that the Harris-Biden administration will introduce it as a climate rest. As you see on the screen, Climate Sunday, the Sabbath Project, under the climate guise, has been on the move for years. And then, once Trump is in office, then we will see it take a religious connotation with the enforcement of a day of worship where you must attend church on Sunday. And then when Trump passes it, that will be the second law. Then the third law on Sunday will be with penalties and fines and possibly imprisonment for those that refuse to honor Sunday. And then the final Sunday law, the fourth one, will be the death penalty, as it states in Revelation 13, verse 15 through 17. So remember, these 4 Sunday laws are typified by the 4 decrees of the Persian kings. Remember, Medo-Persia is a type of America. First, you had the decree from Cyrus, then Darius, then Artaxerxes. And Artaxerxes gave the decree where Jerusalem rebuilding was actually complete. So we take it from the third to establish the cleansing of the sanctuary in the 2300 AD prophecy. So both the close of probation for the Jews and the cleansing of the sanctuary was based upon a decree from a king. So we must pay attention to politics. We must pay attention to the White House, but that doesn't mean we must get involved in voting. I am a Christian and I am neither Democrat or Republican, because really, when you study it, and then the fourth decree, when we look at Medo-Persia from Ahasuerus, who gave the death penalty in the days of Esther. So that's 4 decrees from Persian kings, which typify the 4 stages of the Sunday law. So brothers and sisters, let us prepare. Time is running out, and the fact that God has given this dream of Trump declaring a day of worship, we could see a Sunday law in 2024. Do not delay your preparation for 2025, because tomorrow is not promised. Jesus is coming soon, and now is your opportunity to surrender and do what you can for others so that we might enlarge God's kingdom and finish the sealing work as we co-labor with Jesus Christ. Let us be about our Father's business, because time is almost up.